You know, in this frenetic world in which information comes at you in microbits, it's very, very important that we do have documentarians out there making us look at a longer view. And John Heminway is frankly a master at the form. I have known him for the last 25 years, so I really do think of him as this kind of quiet, elegant man who has this passion, and as a result of his passion, it's a benefit for all the rest of us.
I think the thing to consider on this occasion when John is getting this honorary doctorate is that he's a man who's contributed enormously to widening the knowledge of audiences around the world on wildlife issues. His films have reached into practically every country of the world, and they've brought to light that the awesome nature of wild animals, the parks, the problems of poaching, the problems of international trade, and I cannot think of anyone who better deserves this recognition.
John's greatest gift as a storyteller is his drive. It's his passion, and it's his belief in ideas that matter. Even when you're in a sketchy situation, John remains calm, and that has a mellowing presence over the entire group. I remember we were together in the Congo, and it was a conflict zone, and John is leading the charge, taking us up what we were told is the most dangerous road in Africa, and it ended up being incredible. We met these kids with these rich stories that connected back to the thesis of the film, and it was just, for me, one of the most profound experiences of my career.
We are constantly bombarded with little films and images, and our attention span is very short. We like bullet points. And if you can spark people's interest, 50 years into your career, that's incredible.
Hello, I'm John Heminway, and welcome to Travels.
I think he's a wonderful model for students at Montana State, not just in the work that he does, but the life that he leads. It's adventurous, and you can chase your passions and be successful at it, make a living at it.
The MSU Engineers Without Borders works in Quisero, Kenya, providing clean water for rural communities. John has been very generous with Engineers Without Borders. He's helped them just about every way he can. And I think John's work in Africa creates a natural bond between the students working in Quisero, Kenya, and the film work that John has done.
His heart was left in Africa, but all of a sudden when he drove through Montana, I think he found his heart again. And seeing the color of an enormous wheat field and mountains in the distance is very much like Kenya.
My mother had always wanted to have a farm, and so in her honor, we got the ranch north of Billings. It was hard work. I mean, when we were there, we branded and we sorted and we shipped and we did all the things that were part of the ranching and learned every day something new.
He loves being funny. He loves having great experiences with the whole family and just being around each other.
I think the thing I love about my uncle the most is the steadiness of our relationship. He's just magnetic, and I love his humor and his ability to attract people at all times.
I'm aware of John's many awards, 2 Emmys and lots of other film awards, International Wildlife Festival. But I know John personally, and I know for him to have an honorary doctorate from the state land grant institution, the state that he calls home, I know how deeply meaningful that is to him. And I think I might be so bold to say this might be the cherry on top.